Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Greetings.
Today, we are back in Gnomergon. We almost completed the dungeon, but we pulled a bunch of stuff with a totem, and then the paladin used soulstone and got blown up by a mine, so we weren't able to res after. So now we're fighting our way back because all of the trogs have spawned. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You fear this guy? No, he's just gonna run. But the good thing about it is, you're able to get no gain completed. But we still have the Grand Betrayal. Here we are in the clean zone. Let's check out the Sparklematic 5200.
This contraption stands out amongst the gnomes holding out against the madness outside the room. A small plaque on the device reads the Sparklematic 5200.
See what we get.
Text, grime and residue ruining your sparklies. The Sparklematic 5200 puts
Smooth pebble?
Shine-tastic.
2 smooth
the item you wish
pebbles.
to clean and deposit 3 silver coins in the coin slot. Give the Sparklematic 5200 a moment for operation, and voila. Your valuables will emerge clean and shiny. You insert the grime-encrusted item and 3 silver coins into the Sparklematic 5200. The machine surges to live in an almost frenzied attempt to purge the grime from the unknown item. Loud, violent churning sounds beat from the heart of the machine. The metal frame of the beast creaks and groans as it lurches from side to side. As quickly as it started, the Sparklematic 5200 comes to an abrupt halt. A simple ding is heard from the machine, and the mouth of the machine spirals upward. Inside the Sparklematic 5200, the Sparklematic 5200 comes to life, lurching to and fro. Inside the helpless grime that has encrusted the object.
Okay, that's enough of that. This guy still needs some robo-mechanical guts, so this is actually good. Can you get a quest from those? Yeah, well... Yeah, we got some smooth pebbles. You got a ring? Wow, congrats. I got some smooth pebbles. Nice, we got the mouse again. Maybe we got it because we were completing quests. We were getting punished for it while the fights were going on. Yo, boss man. Dots are ticking, man. I need to get some soul shards. Looks like the totem's pulled again, I think. Or the rogue pulled and then he vanished. Intruder alert! Should I dismiss Bagful? Yeah. Bring him back. Jump down, guys. Wasn't too bad of a run back. Yeah, care with totems. Or unless we can go down this way, unless he wants to kill stuff. It's up to him, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. You just go down the middle and then he can get his quest done. It's a lot. He'll finish the quest if we go down this way. It's a lot of lot of robots. Oh, the guts, sure. Yeah, for the Sham. See, right now he's like, well, that Warlock, he's a good guy, man. he's a good guy after all. See, he's the only one who needs him. He can probably get him done. Just need 6. Normally I'd have mana and I'd just drink. But since we got some food here, we might as well just eat the food and life tap. But if I healed, I'd heal a Warlock. It's just, if you just have to be aware, like if you're life tapping and he doesn't have any mana, right? Then yeah, things can go wrong. Or like the tank's really low. Then it's kind of on you to survive at that point. Dropping mines. How they're doing that. Just dotted ourselves. Get that nullifier down, man. Thing's annoying. Comes another one. Yeah, see, it pulled again, dude. Yeah, the totem pull. Again. I don't have a soulstone on him. Like, oh my gosh. Can maybe make one. Let's kill this thing. I can't make one in combat. Oh my gosh. We can kill this guy. Do I have any mana pots? Yeah, we can use that. Guy can die. We can get through this. I'll wait for this arcane thing to go off. Yeah, they dispel all the dots. Pretty annoying. These vehicles shooting fireballs back at himself. I'm gonna tell him to stop attacking them. There you go. Yeah, another totem pole. Alright, not using that totem. Yeah, don't use it. It's not good, but he got it, but you should get some guts here though, which is good. If you get some guts here, probably a few guts at least. Here comes another one of these things. Yeah, nice kill. 0? Oh, unlucky. That's unlucky right there. Just drink up here. You might not finish the quest. Killed a lot of extra stuff too, which is kind of crazy. Stay in the back here. Let's dot them all up. He's just gonna nullify it though. We should kill this guy quick. There's a landmine. Oh man, I just shadow bolted myself. Tell Pegcole to stop attacking. Gotta get this guy down. There you go. Dot the landmine. Hey, he's not getting any guts. I remember that happened to me. I think that happened to me on my paladin. I just didn't get any guts. We had like one more left. I'll open this door for everybody. There you go. This will be a hellfire pull. That's for sure. Uh-oh. Can I fear this guy? I'm gonna die. Dead. Rip, that's on me. I should have made Elstone for the pull. Yeah, that was a rough one. They got it though. Still have to give him a soul stone. He pulled everything and died. If you do that, then it is what it is. Just die. It's on you at that point. It's not much he could do there. Should we give him a... Give him a soul stone. I'll have a bite to eat here. I have to summon the imp soon. It's one thing about a warlock. It's a lot of setup. You have to summon your imp, you have to have soul stone, you have to make a health stone. You have to make multiple health stones. I'll be okay here. Let's get this bomb down, man. I'll just blow up thermal plug, I guess. This threat is pretty good. It's got bombed. We might pull, though. It's looking like we're pulling here. Dots are ticking. I'm just not attacking them. There we go. Starting to get threat back. Stay still. Is that a threat drop? I'm not even attacking him. Whatever, just wand him down. Charge Gear of the Owls. 6 intellect, 7 spirit ring. That's a nice ring. Need that. Dervish Spalders of the monkey. 5 agi, 5 stam. This ring also has 5 arcane and 5 nature resist as well, which is alright, but at least we got the shoulders. And the shaman got the ring. Scratch the shaman. Yeah, GG. That was good. Good run. It's a shame that the shaman wasn't able to get all of the guts, but yeah. So how do we get out of here again? There's a way out, isn't there? I think they all just hearthed. Maybe we'll do the same. To make quite the journey back, though. Is there anything to turn in Stormwind? I guess so, yeah. We could just go to Stormwind and we'll sell stuff and make our way to Ironforge. You have the missing diplomat quest to turn in here, though, so it is good that we hearthed a few quests, actually. I think it's just missing diplomat. And we're looking for a Watcher Backless.
Light be with you.
Not too safe to be traveling about in the woods, Traviseen. Be careful, and if you see anything suspicious or dangerous, contact the Watchers immediately. Don't try and take anything on yourself. We're not responsible for anything terrible that might happen to you. But we both know you are gonna ignore me and fight whatever comes out of the darkness anyway, don't we? Haha. Yeah, you adventurer types, all the same.
Oh, Tria sent you, huh? That's a little different. Feel free to fight whatever monstrosities come at you from the darkness. I'm sure you'll be able to handle it pretty easily if you're the type to be hanging around with the likes of him. So, what does my friend need of me on such a gloomy day as this?
Defia's activity? Well, there's always some activity. Even if they keep to themselves, we consider them a threat. But now that I think about it, there was a recent sighting that seemed odd. It must have been a couple weeks ago, but some of their agents had gathered around Addles' stead. From the report, I'd guessed something big went down. Why don't you check there first? And bring me back anything you find. The farmstead is south of the road from Westfall, just as you enter Duskwood.
Alright, there we go. To check this farm. Need to get to Defia's docket. Could have done that. Can do it later, though. We'll eventually be back in Darkshire. We have our hearth there anyways. And we'll probably hit level 31 soon, guys. Pick up a few quests here. I wonder if we can still do And we can still do Razorfen Crawl. Maybe we'll check that out. We will be heading to the Barrens pretty soon. We have a few Warlock quests to complete. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll do Razorfen Crawl. We'll see. Wonder if we can do it at 31. Stormwind Seasoning Herbs. I think it's for another Duskwood Darkshire quest. Let's head over here and turn this in.
I supply best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with? Just
Sell a few
browsing my wares, or
things.
is there something specific I can help you find today?
We got quite a few BOEs. Send those to our bank alt to sell. This wand we don't need. 24.2 damage per second. We got that a few episodes ago from a quest. This ring we don't need anymore. Placed it. A totem of infliction. I think our other decent offhand. But I think we'll get rid of it.
Safe travels.
Also have a bag we can put in the bank. It's a 10 slot bag that we got from the Night Watch, the gunny sack of the Night Watch.
Well, no one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history. Welcome
need to put
the
in
Bank
there.
of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items.
We'll put the
Do you
wool
already
and
have an account with us, sir?
the linen cloth. Could do a little bit of, we'll do some professions later. I just want to turn these in and try to get to the Barrens as soon as possible. Bro, we had our mount. Let's turn this in. Probably get close to 31 here.
Hey,
If this were a race, you would have lost by now.
this will do nicely, adventurer. One gyrodromatic excavationator fixed.
Nice.
398 left
31.
to go.
We got ourselves the Shilly Mitts. 6 intellect, 6 spirit gloves. Put those on, 27 armor as well. And we leveled up to level 31. I think we'll get another rank of Empowered Corruption. Corruption spell gains an additional 36% of your bonus spell damage effects. You need 25 points, so 3 more levels, and we'll be able to unlock Shadow Mastery. Hopefully we can make this tram ride here. Go! Nice. We made it. Now, I guess we'll check out this quiz again, guys, or the survey, I mean. So the last question was, how do you feel about transmog? And clearly no one wants transmog. Seems like, well, more than 50% of people don't want transmog in Classic Plus. And the next question is, should a separated collections inventory be implemented for toys and mounts? So in retail, there's a separate tab you can go to for toys and mounts, so you don't have to have your toys and your mounts in your bags. Saves a lot of bag space. I think that would be great, actually. Be cool if they did that. And 73, I think I voted yes. 73.7% voted yes for that option. 14.7% said no, and 11.7 had no opinion.
You did it! You found the prismatic punch card and recovered the lost data. Vitally, critically, immeasurably important data that we could not live another moment without. Your service to the gnomes will be long remembered, adventurer. You got them! Now I can begin my new experiments. I can't thank you enough, adventurer. Your bravery has advanced gnomish research by a leap and a bound. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you, adventurer. I'll get to work immediately. Poor TechBot. Don't feel bad. We'll get you fixed. Now, where did I put that plug for my hydrojack swim spanner? I like to think that the last thing that went through his head as he collapsed to the ground was your foot person. With Thermoplug dead, our plans to retake Noma Reagan are one step closer to becoming a reality.
All right, well, there we go. And we got some items here. This new chest piece, 7 stam, 18 spirit, 54 armor. It's an upgrade. No in on it, but it's much better than our Spellbinder's robe that only has 2 in, 4 spirit, 30 armor. And then we got this Mechanics Pipe Hammer, 10 stam, 3 intellect, 2-handed mace. Rope looks kind of cool. I'm going to set my hearth here. In Iron Forge.
What can I fill your tankard and pull up a chair? We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
I should buy some water.
Off with you.
I think we're somewhat okay on food.
Great to meet you.
We'll head down here and we'll complete No Gain. And then we'll hearth back. And then make our way to Menethil Harbor. And then when we're there, we have a quest to turn in. The Doomed Fleet. And then we'll get a little quest chain for Morbid Fell. We should probably do. Why not? Because after we get sent back to kill Morbid Fell, we could do this quest as well, the Defias Docket. I'm not too sure if we'll do Razorfen Crawl. I wonder if there's like really nice loot inside of that dungeon. Nice cloth shoulders here. Really nice, actually. 7 intellect, 3 spirit, 9 spell, and healing power. Do we even have shoulders? No, we don't. That's crazy. Level 31, no shoulders. That's actually kind of brutal.
Interesting.
Can't you see we're trying to cure an entire species of gnomes here? We need more than green glow.
Excellent work. The time has come to test the new formula. If this works, not only should that
So you have to get the high
captured leopard
potency,
be cured,
yeah.
but I should have a full head of hair. Stand back. Not only was your sample insufficient in quantity, it was also impure. What we require is more green glow. The trogs are obviously not irradiated sufficiently to fulfill our needs. You will have to go into Gnomer again and bring back some radioactive fallout. Straight from the tap. I'm speaking of the irradiated slimes, lurkers, and horrors. Be warned, the containment of this type of fallout is difficult. You may need to make several attempts with the file until a suitable sampling is recovered.
Alright, so we're probably not going to go back. It's too bad. Because if I got that first file when we... She already used her hearth. If I got that first vial when we originally went in there, and then when we died, I could have took res sickness here, and then we could have turned the quest in. Then we would have been under the effects of res sickness for, I think, 10 to 15 minutes. Which would have sucked, because we would have been useless for that amount of time. The trick with no gain is you have to complete it quick and then run back, turn it in, then come back to the dungeon. You should probably do it while you're like waiting for your group to form. But off to Menethil Harbor we go. We got a lot of XP from turning those all in. We're pretty much halfway to 32 now. $27 levels to go. And we will be in Outland.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
All right, off to Menethil Harbor. Check out some more questions here, guys. From the survey, should Classic Plus allow GDKPs? And at 55.7%, no was the answer. Yes at 23.9%, and no opinion at 20.4%. Yeah, no makes sense. I voted no as well. I don't mind, though. I probably should have put no opinion. Because I actually don't mind GDKPs, but they do... Not having them in the game does help fight against gold selling. And it limits botting by a bit, but overall people still buy gold. So there still is botting. And what GDKPs are, it's gold dragon killing points. So it's a raid where at the end of the raid, all of the loot that dropped in the raid is bid out with gold. So whoever has the most gold will win the gear. It's not about, you know, being a part of a guild and you get the loot based on, you know, show up on time or if you show up consistently or if you do well in the raid. It's all about just how much gold you have. And at the end, all of the gold gets divided out amongst all of the raiders. Usually the person who leads the raid or sets the raid up gets a higher cut. And then sometimes you see like healers and tanks get a higher cut. And also like top damage, they sometimes give like a higher cut too. So there is a little bit of a performance incentive. It's a fun way of raiding. It's an awesome way of making gold too. It's one of my favorite ways. of making gold because you're just doing content you enjoy doing regardless. And it's also interesting seeing how much gold items go for. It's kind of interesting to watch at the end. Sometimes items go for quite a bit and you make a lot of gold. Remember Nel's tier. I tanked a Blackwing Lair GDKP. And Nel's tier dropped. 44 spell and healing power. Also increases spell hit rating by 16. I think we're going to finish these Warlock quests, guys. That's the plan. We'll do the Menethil Harbor stuff a little later. But it, yeah, Nell's tier went for like 20k gold, which was insane. Not too sure like how the heck it went for that much. The guy must have had like multiple accounts, I think. I'm pretty sure the max is 9,999 gold. But what these raids have is they have buyers, right? There's people who are just that carry the raid or just normal raiders, and they have like 3 to 4 buyers, 3 to 5.
Where would you like to fly to?
See you soon.
And what buyers do is they don't really have to perform too well. They just bring the gold. And they pretty much pay everybody for doing the raid. And their characters get geared pretty damn quick. Yeah, we're going to just head over here and we'll pick up these quests. Turn this in. Maybe we'll pick up Blue Leaf Tubers too for RFK. That's probably a good idea. And here we are, guys. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor's morning. I say that every time here when I see a red sky. It's cool that they added that to Dustwall Marsh. Alright, so let's check out another question here. Should the level cap be increased from 60? And the number one answer at 54.8% depends how long after launch. Would have to see. So people are kind of don't really have an opinion on it with that answer. No, never is at 30.9%. Sure at 9.6%, and no opinion at 4.7%. So I think it's kind of like, yeah, just probably not. Maybe later on. I think I probably voted for depends how long after launch. I think I might have said no, never, because it's
Yo! Blue leaf tubers are a delicacy around the world, but they're rare.
it could kind of ruin the raids maybe.
The only place to find them is here in the Barrens, deep in the earth, in Razorfen Crowl. And even then, they're impossible to find unless you know just where to look. That's why I've trained these snuffle-nosed gophers to find them for me. They have great noses and can smell a tuber from 50 paces away. It won't be easy, but if you get me some tubers, I'll pay you handsomely.
Alright, we got our tuber equipment for Razorfen Crawl. And we'll head up here and turn in Seeking Strawhod. Because if you increase the level cap, the characters will become a little too strong, I think, right? Like all the old raids that they have in the world, it will be just easy to complete now because you out-level the raids. So keeping the level cap the same, and maybe it'll still keep some of those raids relevant for the end game, right?
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up on your training, or you may find a similar fate.
Adventurer, of course. Our latest prodigy. The real thing can't live up to the legend, I'm afraid. No matter. You've come here to learn, not to hear me make jokes to myself.
A demon trainer here.
It will take more than a simple summoning circle to bring forth a fell hunter for you to challenge. My 3 acolytes and I will assist in creating the magic circles. You require a copy of the Tome of the Cabal, which has been lost to us for some time. It was written by the first group of warlocks to summon a fell hunter unaided. Perhaps Crom Stutarm can help you with this. An itinerant warlock these days, he spends his days hoarding ancient texts and skulking about the library in Ironforge.
The first item I will aid you in creating is a robe. You will gather the items for me, and we will put them together. Afterwards, assuming you succeed, you will have the first of many items that will make you more powerful and aid you in your struggles. To start, you must have crafted robes of arcana. A tailor can make this for you, or perhaps you can purchase one from someone else. I'd be most impressed if you could make it yourself, but regardless, bring me the robes, and we shall go from there.
Well, we don't have that. We haven't learned how to make robes of arcana yet, but maybe we could make it. That'd be pretty cool. And if not, we can probably just buy it. It's probably on the auction house. And the Tome of Cabal, we have to go to good old Ironforge for that. So it's good that we have our hearth there. So now we're heading over here, and we're going to check out the Orb of Sorenruk. We're finally turned it in. Collected these 3 orbs long ago, and we haven't been back to the Barrens since, so since we're here, we're going to go over there and turn it in. And the reason why the raids stay relevant, guys, like even though you get better gear from, say, Naxxramas eventually in Classic or Vanilla, you still go back to Molten Core to try to get the Binding of the Windseeker, and also the Binding of Windseeker, Binding from Gar, and the Binding from Baron Geddon, so your tanks can get Thunder Fury. So as long as those, raids have items that people still want to go back and get, it makes them still worth doing, which is a cool aspect of Vanilla that I enjoyed. Like Blackwing Lair, same thing. Like everybody comes back to try to get their guild some more Nelth Tears or some Drakefang Talismans. 2 awesome trinkets for casters and physical DPS. So all the raids stay, relevant throughout the entire expansion. And if they keep the level cap the same, they could maybe continue that. TBC has that too. Once Wrath of the Lich King kind of changed that. Like once a new raid came out, they pretty much replaced everything. Like TBC has Gruul's Lair, you'll do quite a bit. There's Drakenspine Trophy, really nice trinket. Physical DPS, 40 attack power. And then chance on hit to get to 325 haste rating. Great for hunters, rogues, warriors, ret paladins, feral druids. Let's turn this in. Don Karan.
Greetings. Be careful. What can I do for you?
It took me years to collect the pieces of the Orb of Zargain, but it has served me well, and I am sure the Orb of Sorenruk will serve you.
Yes. The orb was not greatly fragmented, and almost all of the pieces are here. It is a simple thing to recreate them, to make Sorenruk whole again. I have dedicated my life to the study of the Burning Legion's orbs and their recreation. You have done me a favor collecting these pieces to study, and I will give you them back, fully reconstructed, in a form of your choosing.
All right, well, we have a choice of the Staff of Sorenrook. 16.9 damage per second, but as these equips 9 shadow damage and 9 fire damage, which is okay. It's not that good. Clearly, you should take this. It has less damage, but it's 4 fire damage, 4 shadow damage. But it has this on use, which restores 25 health every 3 seconds for 30 seconds, which is pretty damn good.
Have a good one.
When we're spamming, life tap, we could just use that and get our health back. But we currently are using a 2-handed staff. We should try to find like a 1-handed dagger or something like that. Eventually we'll be hopping into this dungeon here, Scarlet Monastery Library, and we'll try to get this Hypnotic Blade. 8 intellect, 3 spirit, 9 spell and healing power. Dagger. If we get that, we can combo that with this orb we just got. We'll probably use that all the way to 60. It wouldn't even be that bad. Decent little combo right there. You could find replacements for sure, but if you took that to level 58, it wouldn't be too bad. But that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will probably be back in Ironforge or Menethil Harbor. And we'll complete some quests, or maybe we will get ourselves into an RFK. Razorfen Crawl. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.